Systems and automations is the way that I got my time back as a mom. I use technology and I will forever use technology because I need to get my time back. Okay. I'm on limited time. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3. I'm a wife, sister. I got all the things. I got to cook and clean. Systems and automations is the only way to go. And you're gonna be like, girl, how can you even automate your home or even put systems in place? You would be surprised at what you can do. But if you're new here, my name is Sabre. I'm a system strategist for mompreneurs. I help moms build systems using the mom method so they can stop being pulled in every direction and finally have time for their dream life. So the first thing I did to use systems was I automated my home. I made meal planning easier for me. I have a list of all my meals. I put the ingredients in there. I put the instructions. And when I go meal plan, I go through that list, pull out how many meals I need to last us for the 2 weeks. And I also cook enough food for 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Because who cooking every day? Not me. So that's what I did to make that easier. I still love a crock pot. Love me a crock pot. You can't tell me nothing, especially with me trying to run a business with my kids. I just automated my home. And I have a template. It's going to be in the show notes as well if you want to use it. Because it's already made for you, girl. You might as well just go ahead and get it and plug it in and get ready to go. And you can also have it on your phone as well. So you're basically managing your home from your phone. I let go of things that weren't serving me. If it don't serve me, it's out. I have nothing to prove to anybody. If it's not working for me, it's gone. Whether that be in your home, in your business. For example, like I said with folding my kids' clothes, it wasn't serving me, so I dropped it. I dropped it because what am I doing all this extra work for? And I just found things that make it easier. If you got to invest into those cleaning tools and stuff, girl, do it. Get you a crock pot, get that vacuum cleaner, get that steam cleaner, whatever you got to do, whatever's going to cut your time down, because we should not be struggling as moms. And if you don't obviously have money or access to those things, use what you have and think about ways that will make it easier. So say if you know you do laundry every Monday, make sure you bring the baskets by the washer dryer Sunday night. And then when it's Monday by the washer, you don't have to do something else. It's really simple things. Or lay out your clothes the night before, or take a shower the night before. Or there's many ways that you can make it easier for yourself or start automating things in your home or the processes in your home. Templates is going to save your life as a business owner, especially with how I'm recording this YouTube video. When I am using it and click up in my project management tool, when I have a new idea, my templates and subtasks are going to automatically pop up. I'm not remembering this thing every time. And I also have it where my intro or whatever my call to action is too shows up. So when I'm talking to you right now, all I got to do is look at my phone and I know exactly what I'm talking about. I can just show up and come here. Template everything. If you're using Instagram for your business, get some Instagram carousel templates or post templates, story templates. Pinterest. I started using Pinterest. I love me some Pinterest. Okay. Especially starting to see how people are finding you and stuff like that. And them saving your posts so you can see what okay, that's what I need to do more content on. Get some Pinterest templates. Customize it with your colors and stuff. Even make your own and just keep reusing it. Use templates for everything, so you can just change the color, change your picture, and you move on. We gotta stop doing the most as moms when it comes to some things. We do not have time. You need to be able to sit down, get your stuff done, or at least be able to sit down, have your toddler climbing on you, and still create that thumbnail real quick and move on. Or create that post real quick and move on. We don't have time. Template everything. Write the instructions down so you do not have to rely on your brain to remember exactly how your flow is supposed to be. It's going to save your life. Create a business hub and a family hub. I talked about my home management template earlier, but you need to put your business in a system and where you can drop all your ideas, all your posts, everything, so it's living in one place and not all over the place. I use ClickUp. Love me some ClickUp. It has docs, it has notes. You can set recurring reminders, have things populate every month if you do something like that, like I do. Hey, get all your receipts, or hey, it's time to publish the blog content. Make sure you format it and everything like that. Oh, it's time to brainstorm. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing that. Automate it. If you're doing it over and over again, find ways to automate it. But you also need to have a place where everything is. We cannot have everything in too many locations. So whatever is easier for you to do it, if it's a notebook, if it's a project management tool, use it. Run with it. We got to start thinking ahead of ourselves. If you already know you forget things, you need something else to remember it. You need to create your second brain. Okay. And if we can't do it in another person, we can do it in some technology. Okay. So another thing, how I finally got my time back was I took a step back in my business and focused on what I want. Sometimes you need to reset. If it's starting to get a little crazy, it's what actually matters to me? What is the vision? What is the goal? What did I say I wanted to do? I have a paper that has the vision for what I wanted my business to be, and actually what I feel like God was saying my business to be. It has obviously different titles or whatever, but the main gist of what I feel like God has called me for this business, and how I'm supposed to impact everything is on this paper. So when I'm losing sight of what I'm supposed to be doing, I go back there. And then it usually already has all the ideas there. And so I encourage you, if you don't have a paper where you write your vision out that you feel like God's given to you, I want you to do so, because it will ground you when it comes to what you're supposed to be doing. You can get caught up in what everybody else is doing, and everybody's going to tell you should be doing this. But if you know, like, I'm not even supposed to be doing that, then there's no point. YouTube is on my vision paper, and I'm now doing it 3 years later. Like, I should have been doing this before. Now, I will say, like, I've actually had time to mature and develop, but there is no such thing as perfection when it comes to this. You're going to be like falling and getting back up again and trying to figure out what works. And that's okay. We just have to let go of the perfection, because I would be like, well, I want everything to be perfect. I want to be solidified. I want everybody to know. And it's like, this is a faith thing, and you're going to walk it out because you don't even know the whole vision yourself. God gave you just enough to go. That vision paper is going to help you know what's worth your time and what's not worth your time. And that's how you're going to get your time back. And we lose time as mompreneurs and moms in business because we are doing things that's not even supposed to be for us. That's not even in line with what God said for us to do. I feel silly because you're telling me it took me 3 years to do this. And it's always been easier for me to show up. And now I have 3 kids. When I first started my business, I only had 1. And I had more time back then than I do now because I have 3. You realize how much time you're wasting when you're not just doing going based off that vision. And even talking to God about your business, we're wasting time, and we should not be wasting time. It convicted me because I know I should have been doing this a long time ago, and I'm showing up imperfect, and it's not going to look great. And it's just like, you just got to do it. The clarity will come, and you'll get better as you practice. You'll make the audio better. You'll make the video better. Like, I'm recording this off my laptop. I was going to do my phone, but let's be for real. I could do it off my phone, but this is already going into the editing app that I'm going to use, which is Riverside, because it's just, so far, it's made my life easier, and I've used it for my private podcast, and I'm able to just get stuff out there. Which also, join my private podcast. The link is going to be in the show notes. If you're like, girl, how do I automate my home? How do I automate my business? What does it look like to put systems to support me as being a mama, building a business while raising your family? Figure out what is actually important in your business and run with that. The last thing would be, I structure my schedule around my kids' natural rhythms. And so this is obviously changing a lot because I also added another baby. So I kind of went back to the newborn stage a little bit. But this year, when I was like doing my blog posts and just working on my branding things, I made sure that if I was going to work on my business, they needed to be fed. If I know that they're going to be hungry around a certain time, I shouldn't be working on my business at a certain time, because I'm going to be stressed out. Obviously, there are days where it's like, you got to do this because you have other things to do. But if you know that your kid is naturally sleepy or hungry at a certain time, don't try to do nothing. Or if you are trying to do something that you don't need to be like full blown at a computer. Maybe work for your phone. Maybe like do the little things that you can pick up and put down. That's what's going to help alleviate the pressure of you trying to be at home and working on your business with your kids. It's not perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect, and you're going to be interrupted because you're at home with the kids. Like right now, my newborn is sleeping. I know that this will probably not always be the time that I could work on my YouTube content, but because she is sleeping and my other 2 kids, I can put them in front of the TV for a little bit to knock this out, then that's what I'm going to do. Or they could play, or if I had to record this in their playroom, then that's what I'll have to do. But I'm doing it around their natural schedule. And before I came to film this, I fed them breakfast. And this is also time where I could probably get this going, because I also have dinner to make today. And I want to clean up from us coming back from a trip. So just got to play around with it, and it's going to look different every day. But don't do work where they're naturally going to need you and they need more of your attention. It's going to backfire. So those are the ways that I got my time back as a mompreneur without childcare. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. I watch the kids. My husband works long hours. I'm here with them all the time. And so the only way that I've been able to work on my business is by working with them. But I've had to find ways that's going to work for me, because I can't do everything. So I need to work on things that I can say once, chop it up, and use and have it work for me. But if you're like, girl, I need to automate my home, I need more tips on how to do this. This is hard. Nobody else gets me. I have my private podcast. The link is in the show notes. It's free. You can just plug it in, listen while you're cleaning on the go. I made it a podcast because I was like, don't have time. So instead of trying to give you a PDF on how to do something, I'd rather you just listen to it and start thinking of how to automate your life a little bit. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked it. We got more videos coming up. And when I mean we, I mean me. One woman show here. But yeah, I'm going to see you in the next video.